going on, guys? Bretto Live back with another video, and today we have a brand new series here on the Bretto Live YouTube channel. The series is called Right to the Bin. A brand new series here on the Bretto Live YouTube channel. I want to give a big shout out to Mike, the wrestling collector, on Instagram. Make sure to go check out his page. He's got a pretty banger Instagram, so definitely check out his Instagram. He came up with the idea of the Right to the Bin series. This is where we take the newest WWE ELITE series and or AEW series and we talk about the set. It's not necessarily a review video. I filmed reviews on every single one of the figures already. If you want to see up-close reviews, the video's on the channel on them. This is a ranking video. Right to the Bin is where we have this ladder right here. I will open it just like that, place it right here, get one of the figures from the series, put it right here, and talk about it. There are 3 different rankings that you could get in this video. The first ranking being the lowest, right to the bin. You don't want that ranking. This is just for an example. I have the Finn Balor figure on the ladder. Say we have that figure right there. We're going to be talking about it. Say it's right to the bin. It's no good. It's not for me. It could be for somebody else, but it's just not for me. Not necessarily a bad figure, but it's just, you know, it's going right to the bin. I'm not going to display it. I'm not going to use it for photos. It's going right to the bin. Not this Finn Balor figure. This is just an example. Another ranking you could get is right to the ring. This ranking is a good ranking to get. Right to the ring means, wow, this is a great figure, articulation on point, solid fig, and I just want to get it in the ring, play with it, pose it around for pictures. It's going right to the ring. I'm taking photos with this thing. I'm having matches with this figure. It's going right to the ring. And the third ranking you could get is the best ranking, in my opinion. That being right to the shelf, meaning it's, once again, that good of a figure. I don't even want to play with it. I don't even want to pose it around. I don't want to risk breaking that figure. I want to put it right on the shelf so that it stays safe and sound and looks amazing on the shelf. I don't even want to take pics. I don't even want to have matches with the figure. So the 3 ranking, once again, right to the bin, which is not the best ranking, right to the ring, which is, that's an amazing, amazing figure to play with and take photos with, and right to the shelf, meaning it's that dang good you don't even want to play with it. Episode 1 of Right to the Bin. We are going to be talking about the newest WWE ELITE series from Mattel, that being WWE ELITE Series 98. This is an amazing set. Great set of figures. And let's start off with our first figure. Starting off with our first figure, we do have Big E. This figure, of course, capturing his Money in the Bank cash-in when he cashed in Money in the Bank and he won the World Heavyweight Championship. And, of course, it's coming with the world title. Amazing touch to this figure. It's got the side plates. It's a new repaint, which I'm not the biggest fan of the front plate. I believe there's a little too much white on it, but the side plates are awesome. Once again, capturing his world title win. One of the best Big E singlets, I believe, that we're seeing with an ELITE figure of a Big E. It's just the red, white, and blue, and the black. It looks amazing. It's super clean. The new head scan. Finally, we're seeing a new head scan with Big E. Open mouth. Hair looks good. Gripes with the figure definitely are going to be, he didn't come with a Money in the Bank contract, because of course this is capturing his Money in the Bank win and him cashing, and his title reign, so it would have been pretty cool to see a Money in the Bank contract, as well as his entrance robe, because on the packaging it showed him with this entrance robe matching the singlet. I think it would have been really cool to see that as well, but of course they do have budgets for these figures, so they can't put all the money in the world into them. But overall, this is a solid figure, and it is going to get a Right to the Ring ranking from me. Right to the Ring, once again, meaning it's a very playable figure, amazing articulation. You got that title, you could pose him around, have him beating people, have him posing it for pictures. It's just a very, like, awesome Right to the Ring figure because photos, matches, it's endless with this figure. Next figure we have up here is the ELITE 98 Mandy Rose. Here she is. This is a solid figure. She did not come with the NXT Women's Championship. That is a gripe of mine because, of course, she's in the NXT now, and she's been the NXT Women's Champion for a long freaking time. She might not have been champion when she wore this attire, but I still think it would have been pretty cool to capture her NXT title reign by putting the title with this figure. Still a solid figure. One of the best Mandy Rose head scans that we've ever seen, in my opinion. The wings are very cool. But as far as for me, my personal ranking is going to be right to the bin. I know, I just said that. Once again, doesn't mean it's a bad figure. Amazing head scan. The wings are very cool. I could see why you would want to give this a right to the ring ranking, because of course you get really good photos with that entrance gear, and it looks great, especially with the head scan. But for me, it's not really going to be a must for me because I don't really watch NXT, and I'm not really too familiar with Mandy Rose's new NXT Championship run. So this is going to get a right to the bin ranking for the Elite 98 Mandy Rose. The Elite 98 Randy Orton. Amazing figure. The head scan is one of the best head scans, in my opinion, that we've ever seen from a Mattel figure. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out the review video that I posted on the channel on it. It's so good. It looks exactly like Randy Orton with the goatee, and the mustache looks so good. Hands that go like this. He's got the open hands. It's a beautiful figure. The attire is a little similar to another Elite Randy Orton we saw in the past. I would have liked to seen a little of a different attire. It's still cool though. He's coming with the Raw Tag Team title, which I'm not the biggest fan of the repaint of it. I prefer the shiny look instead of the matte look. But overall, we're still getting the Raw Tag Team title. Of course, they want to do the Elite 99 Matt Riddle with the Raw Tag Team title, and then the Elite 98 Randy Orton with the Raw Tag Team title, so you could complete RK Bro. Makes sense. Main gripe with this figure is that he's not coming with a rubber or cloth sweatshirt. I would have loved to have seen a cloth sweatshirt specifically with this figure because he only came with the Raw Tag title. It doesn't really matter to me. Take that title away and just give him a sweatshirt, dude, please. You know what I'm saying? It's still a solid figure, one of the best head scans we've ever seen. And this figure is going to be getting a right to the ring ranking. This figure is awesome. The playability of this figure is amazing. The articulation is great. You get some amazing photos with such a realistic looking head scan. And especially the moveset of Randy Orton, the RKO, the punt kick, Hangman's DDT. He's got such a recognizable moveset. This figure goes right to the ring for playability, photos, and everything like that. Right to the ring. Jumping in the next figure, we do have the Elite 98 Farouk Assad. This figure is solid. It looks like a superhero, and personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what he wore during the New Generation era. This is what he wore for a short time, and they nailed it when it comes to what he wore. But me not being too familiar with Farouk Assad, this isn't really a must for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you have a New Generation, like, shelf that you want to put this on. This goes right to the shelf. Right to the shelf. This is an amazing, decent figure right here. And like I said, if you have that Legend shelf, put it right on there. But for me, I don't really have a Legend shelf. I'm not really the biggest on these sort of unknown legends right here. Like, I know Farouk and Ron Simmons himself are not an unknown legend, but Farouk Assad, this version of him, is sort of a little bit unknown. So this is sort of going to be going to my right to the bin ranking. Unfortunately, like I said, it's a solid figure. I don't really have any gripes with it, but personally, overall, it's just not a right to the ring or a right to the shelf figure for me. I feel like this one's gonna go right to the bin. And of course, the figure that I used in the demonstration in the beginning, we got the Elite 98 Finn Balor. Here he is, the Demon King. Yes, we are seeing another Demon King figure, and I'm so excited. I love Demon King figures. I love putting them on my shelf, you know what I'm saying? And funny little story here. I got the Elite 41 Finn Balor such a long time ago, probably around like 2014, 2015. Elite 41 Finn Balor. Amazing figure, Demon King. I wish I never would have played with it. I played with it in the ring, and it got scuffed up really, really badly. You know, the paint got scuffed up, doing the coup de grace, doing punches to the chest. Paint got scuffed up. So this figure is definitely not going to be a right to the ring. Normally, this figure would go right to the ring, and for some people it might, you know, because it's got some good playability, it's got good articulation. I can understand why you want to put this figure right to the ring. This is, no doubt, definitely not going right to the bin. This figure is awesome. The headdress is cool. The paint is awesome. This is based off his match with Roman Reigns, so it's a very iconic figure. You got to face the Tribal Chief, which not too many people get to do. So this is going right to the shelf. This figure is that good. I absolutely love the face paint deco that they went with on this figure. It's very reminiscent to the Ultimate Edition. It's basically an Ultimate Edition, just without the diaphragm joint, you know? And some people prefer the Elite articulation anyways, so this is basically an Ultimate Edition, and it's going right to the shelf for me, next to my other Finn Balor Demon King figures, right to the shelf. And jumping into the last figure out of Elite 98, we have Rick Boogs. We got Rick Boogs right here. This figure is amazing. This figure is absolutely stunning. I'm still in shock from filming the review on it the other day, and I just love it. I love the attire that they went with, the denim look. When I think of Rick Boogs, I think of that denim singlet that he wore with Shinsuke Nakamura. He comes with the rock-on guitar. He comes with the electric guitar. It breaks away. It's awesome. The head scan is spot on, just like the Randy Orton. It is so freaking good. It could be one of the best of all time. The ponytail is removable because, of course, he did cut his hair recently before he got injured at WrestleMania, and it's perfect. You take off the ponytail, updated Rick Boogs. You put on the ponytail, more of a classic Rick Boogs. So freaking versatile and so awesome. The singlet top as well is very similar to the Undertaker ringside exclusive, how you could bring the straps down if you wanted to, which is such a cool feature. This figure, very playable. And I want to give it the right to the ring feature because the articulation's amazing. You could do some cool moves with Rick Boogs and put him there with Shinsuke Nakamura, take some photos. But I don't know if I want to do that because this figure's that dang good. I don't want to scuff him up. I don't want to get him loose in the ring. He's going right to the shelf, man. Right to the shelf. Like I said, an amazing ranking to get. That means the figure is that dang good where I don't even want to freaking play with it or pose it around. I still think I'm going to. It's sort of a right there between right to the ring and right to the shelf. It's like right in the middle there, but leaning more towards right to the shelf. Because you can get so many cool photos with this thing, especially with Nakamura with the IC title. This is an amazing figure. Let's get to the full ranking, 1 through 6 of Elite 98. And now jumping into the full ranking of WWE Elite Series 98, 1 through 6. Of course, because there's 6 figures in Elite Series if you don't count the Collector's Edition or the Chase figure. So starting off first with my least favorite figure being at number 6, it is pretty obvious, Farouk Assad. Farouk Assad's going to get my number 6 ranking. Nothing against the figure, solid figure. It's just, it wasn't a must for me, and I didn't really need a Farouk Assad. Like I said, isn't a bad figure, but I just don't really need this certain figure. At number 5, we are going to give it to Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose is getting my number 5 ranking. Once again, a solid figure. She didn't come with the NXT Championship, so I'm a little disappointed about that. But as far as the entrance piece, the wings, very cool. Head scan, amazing. Attire is minorly lacking, but it is still pretty decent. I do like that Mandy Rose, and she is at number 5. Jumping to number 4, we are going to give it to Randy Orton. Randy Orton's going to be getting the number 4 spot. This is a solid figure. Not coming with a cloth sweatshirt, but it's still overall an amazing figure, and that head scan is one of the best Randy Orton head scans we have ever seen. No jokes, literally. That is literally one of the best Randy Orton head scans we've ever seen. Jumping into the number 3 spot, we are going to give it an easy slot right to Big E. This is a awesome Big E action figure, open mouth, fresh new head scan for the Big Yeet, and he also does have the custom side plates on that WWE Championship, and it's one of the best singlets we've ever seen with a Big E figure. Jumping into number 2, it is going to go right to Finn Balor. Finn Balor is going to get the number 2 spot. I love this Demon King figure. It's not my favorite Demon King figure, but it's definitely up there. This is a really solid, updated Demon King Finn Balor figure. I love the headdress. If I had to find a gripe with it, he didn't come with entrance gear besides the headdress because he did have like something below his torso. I know that for sure when he entered, but it's still an amazing figure, and it doesn't really bother me. At number 2, we had Finn Balor, and then, of course, at number 1, to top it all off, we do have Rick Boogs. This is definitely figure of the series. This thing's awesome. Denim singlet's cool. The ponytail being removed off the head is awesome, so you could have 2 different versions of Rick Boogs, without the ponytail, with the ponytail. Current, outdated, it's just awesome. And then, of course, we have the electric guitar, which is a brand new mold, and it breaks away. Dude, this figure's amazing. The features keep going. You get the singlet that could be pulled down with that rubber material. It's an amazing figure. Overall, WWE Elite Series 98, an amazing series. The series out of 5. I'm going to give the entire series a 4 out of 5. This is an absolutely stacked set. I absolutely love it. I'm not just saying that because I have the ringside sponsorship. Literally, this series is amazing. If you get these figures in hand, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Really, if you guys enjoyed this video of Right to the Bin, episode 1. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to drop a like. Comment down below if you guys want to see more episodes of Right to the Bin on AEW and WWE Elite series. And I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, Bretto Live. Peace, guys. Bretto Live. Out.